Welcome to our next vlog on self-care and how to gain a healthier, happier version of you. I'm Sophia from Trident Wellbeing. I'm a mind and wellbeing coach, cognitive behaviour specialist, author, martial art instructor and personal trainer. If you like what I have to say, please subscribe and push the bell to know when next week's edition will be uploaded. And be sure to watch for the fun interruption. If some of these tools are useful and I suggest you have discussions about them, perhaps you could share them with someone else. I don't know what will resonate with any one person, but it always seems like a good idea to try and spread a message. As we move more and more into the holiday season, we may notice that our emotions become more heightened. We try and have things organised, projects tied up for work, family events are planned. Maybe you need to be around some challenging personalities. So today I want to help you to think about what are your coping strategies. Once you identify them, you have a choice about whether you use them or you find an alternative. We all have our coping mechanistic way of behaving. We get stressed, so we grab a sweet snack. We reward ourselves perhaps with an alcoholic beverage. We get too busy, so we skip breakfast only to make up for it with an unhealthy option at morning tea. We want to make others happy, so we have extra food around us. But is that really good for them or for you? Whatever your go-to routine for the holidays, I would like you to challenge it. Is it really in your best interest to continue and then to repeat the same pattern? How many of you find that you start to move less, party more, indulge more, and then come January, the scales and your body are reflecting those behaviours? Those of you that have listened to my other vlogs know that I'm not advocating to live like a monk, give up all your favourite foods and make a real killjoy of this season. Far from it. I get really excited about the holidays. I love the decorations, the get-togethers, although sometimes they can be a bit anxiety-inducing, but I like to focus on the festivities. However, there are choices to be made each and every day. Does being in a festive mode mean eat more rubbish, give up exercise and overindulge in those family dinners? I believe you can have the best of both worlds. If you're blessed enough to be able to have these treats, how about instead of consuming more and more, moving less and less, you express more gratitude this season? No, I don't mean go and do even more charity work, though that certainly helps many others. But unless you do your own inner work first, then even those acts are going to come with angst and others are going to feel it. Instead, I want you to think each day about three things you're truly grateful for. For example, I'm grateful to have healthy food available to me. I'm grateful to be able to share time with loved ones. I'm grateful that I can choose to move and walk and be outside and think of fun options to get those endorphins moving. Because once you express that gratitude to yourself, try to build on that. Really notice how you feel. What happens when you enlarge those feelings, make them brighter and lighter? How do you feel? If you do this each day, even several times a day, notice what happens to your motivation. Do you still feel the need to have that extra portion?
At least once a year, I like to bring in some of my Kevin's famous chili. The trick is to undercook the onions. I'm serious about this stuff. I'm up the night before, pressing garlic and dicing whole tomatoes.
Can you find another way to keep those family members happy without overeating? Can you enjoy just a little taste of things?
I toast my own ancho chilies. It's a recipe passed down from Malone's for generations. It's probably the thing I do best.
And not overindulge and avoid that feeling of lethargy and bloatedness at the end of the day. Should you then feel the need to revert to old behaviours, perhaps ramp up why you feel good right now. Notice how your body feels. It may not be where or how you would like it to be yet, but what we do know for sure is that if you continue to indulge and give into those behaviours that are not healthy, then you will definitely feel worse come the end of the year. And your inner dialogue is going to be going in search of justifications for why you made those decisions. You'll find a bunch of limiting beliefs that may pop up as to why you do such and such, but the reality is that no one forces you to overindulge. So instead, think about how each mouthful is delicious. Do you need more or not? Do you really need another drink? what might feel better instead. Imagine if you didn't have any of those angst and that stress feelings, yet still enjoyed all the festivities. This mind work is quick, no one knows you're doing it, but if you repetitively do it, suddenly it's not a conscious decision. Your body's going to make it a habit. You're going to check in and let you know that, nope, this is not going to make me feel great in an hour or two. And by doing a quick mind calibration like that, you can avoid all the self-talk about how tomorrow you'll walk more and perhaps eat more salad and to make up for whatever you overindulged in today. You can avoid that hangover and enjoy the next day that's going to be waiting for you. After all, our days are each a blessing, and how we get to use them is a choice. If you like what I have to say, please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell so you know when next week's tips are uploaded. And for more tips and tricks, see my other blogs or vlogs and links to my book below. Thank you for listening. Until next time, I'm sending you much love.